Sunset won't be until after midnight tonight, and sunrise was just after 4 a.m. Welcome to Dawson City, way up at the top of Canada, near the top of the Yukon. We stayed at Bombay Peggy's. This was built in 1900. It's a former brothel, and as you can see, there's Victorian decor, antique furnishings. Took us right back in time, and downstairs is an adjoining pub where you can get Yukon brewed beers, among other things. So here we are in Dawson City after flying in on Yukon's airline, Air North. And get this, when you're flying within the Yukon, because we came from Whitehorse, you don't have security getting on the airplane.
You just walk out to the plane.
Yeah, just walk on with whatever you got on you.
Including 2 pizzas.
Yeah, the guy sitting next to me had 2 full hot pizzas.
Yeah.
Because he's going somewhere even more remote than this, so I guess he didn't have pizzas where he was going.
No.
And we landed on a gravel runway. So that might give you a bit of an idea of how big this place is.
It's pretty remote.
Yeah. And then when we got on a shuttle, Heath actually has a friend who lives here, kind of in the bush, literally without electricity or anything. And we mentioned her, and the driver knew her.
And
So-
another driver knew her too, so it's just a very small town.
That's right. And now we're going to go see the town from up above in an even smaller plane. One that only has 4 seats, actually. Cessna 206, I believe, with Great River Air. We were going on their flight seeing tour over Tombstone Territorial Park. Now, there had just been a fire, I think the day before, in another community, and it took until today for the smoke to come over to try to ruin our view. But as you can see, it didn't. It just made for this beautiful smoky finish. And this is Tombstone Mountain, which is what the park is named after because it resembles a grave marker, kind of. And we were on this 90-minute tour just checking out the area from views that you obviously wouldn't be able to get any other way. Well, despite the smoke, it was cool to see Dawson
Very
from
cool.
up above. It's this true, like, old-timey town. It's not just, you know, one cool little street.
No.
The whole thing is just so old-timey.
Historical.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Because I guess they're applying to be a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Yeah, so anything new has to be built to specific codes and
Yeah.
historically accurate.
Yeah, so yeah, it's very neat to walk around, and there's no paved roads.
No.
There's no traffic lights.
No sidewalks, everything's built like on boardwalks.
Yeah, so it's very cool. And we're gonna head back into that area to go have lunch. At the Alchemy Cafe. This is a cute, funky little cafe. They've got a spot there where you can play games and whatnot, and they also have a lot of healthy, interesting food. So the owner who we met is German-French, and his wife is Australian, and they've come up with some exotic combos, but with a focus on locally grown, organic, and healthy food. And tasty too, of course. So that was a cute place to have lunch. I feel like everywhere around here is very cute.
Super cute town.
Yeah, so this town is of course famous because of the Klondike Gold Rush. That's what brought everybody here.
Which started in 1896, and then after 2 years, there's over 40,000 people here.
Yeah, but now there's only about 1,500 year-round. And it's not really a city anymore, it's a little town.
Yeah, it's become a city, or a town. It was a city,
Yeah.
officially.
And the main industry is tourism because it's so beautiful, both
is beautiful.
in the town and out. And we're gonna go explore a bit more out of town. With the Klondike Experience, going to the top of the Midnight Dome, which is a very popular sightseeing destination in Dawson City. And all these rocks that you see along the way, they are actually like gold mining waste rock. So many signs in the area of that search for gold, but this area up here was beautiful. Again, smoky, but you still get the idea. And you can see the river, the Klondike Valley, Bonanza Creek, top of the World Highway, and the Ogilvy Mountains, just to name a few. Well, it's getting into the evening here, but you'd never know it because it stays light so late. Sunset won't be until after midnight tonight, and sunrise was just after 4 a.m.
Yeah, the summer solstice is 22 hours or 21, 22 hours, and in the winter it's only 4 hours of sun.
Yeah, so it'd be a very different experience in the winter, but apparently it's still really busy for tourism because people want to come see the northern lights.
Right, the Aurora Borealis are beautiful in the winter.
Yeah, so we might have to come again to check that out. But in the meantime, I want to check out more of the food scene here.
Absolutely.
So we went to Klondike Kate's, which is locally owned and family operated, and they've been around for almost 30 years, which seems like quite a while. And then you think about how old the town is, and it doesn't seem like that old. But it is an authentic, historic Gold Rush era building, of course, and completely renovated and restored to historical accuracy with a great patio. And we got to eat all kinds of delicious food that surely nobody in the Gold Rush days could have ever dreamt of actually eating. Well, it's getting late into the evening, not that you can really tell. And we're gonna check out the midnight show at Diamond Tooth Gertie's Gambling Hall.
Which has been around since 1971, 20 years before I was born, obviously.
Yeah, that makes it the oldest casino in all of Canada. We're not allowed to do videography during the Can show, so we can't show you that. But thanks a lot for coming along with us on our day here in Dawson. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to my videos, and go to patreon.com/Josh Reimer to sign up to get postcards from the destinations we go to, because we have a lot more cool places coming up. And come back on Thursday for a hotel hangout. Bye.
Bye.